Hey everyone, it is Tuesday, June 3rd, 2014. This is Talk to Me Tuesday, number 139. And yes, folks, may the force be with you. Not generated because I've watched any Star Wars movies recently, but because yesterday when I was sitting thinking about what I was going to share today, I realized that 3 of the things I'm going to share come in groups of 4. So yes, may the force be with you. Anyway, enough of that done. Got to do this as quick as possible. Fair warning, this is going to be a lengthy video. First off, I'm going to share with you 2 bracelets that I'm wearing that my daughter made me, which are these. One is with pink, purple, blue, and white, and the other is with 2 blues and white, which are kind of like snow colors, as she called them. So, really pretty. They are done on the rainbow loom, and I believe it's called the fishtail that she did. So there's those. The next bracelet I'm wearing is this one. It is called a wrapped box bracelet. And on it is a little charm that is, if I can get it to sit right, a little paw print. This is from the Greater Good store. It is a site that specializes in assisting rescued animals, stray animals, feral animals, surrendered animals, fur babies, whatever. It is a site that I support, and every day I go to this site and I click on a little box that says click here to provide food and care, and with each click that they receive on their site each day, that's more support that they receive from the people who support and sponsor them. I will put a link in the description. Please go to the site, click on that link every day, and help the fur babies in the world that wouldn't otherwise have anyone there to help them. I'd also like to show you something that I ordered from them, and these are really cool. I'm going to show you one. I have 2 of these. They are huge. I ordered these bags from them a few weeks ago. They are an insulated bag. They are huge. These total cost, shipping and handling included, cost me $16.95, which is a really good price for an insulated shopping bag. And I thought these would be great, especially in the warm weather months when you're bringing cold stuff home from the grocery store. But they got little paw prints all over them. And with this order, there were 2 of these bags. It cost, for that cost, it provided 14 bowls of food. So, really good price. They're really well made, really sturdy, and I cannot wait to use them. And of course, I forgot them when we went shopping Saturday. Blonde mauve. Nothing new. So, please, link in the description. Do go click on that purple box each day and help out the furry ones in the world. Also, they have an app for Androids and smartphones and all, tablets, whatever. You can pet a pet 3 times. Each time that it re-ups itself, and that will provide food as well. So, yeah. Probably said that all wrong, but hey, you get the gist of it. I'm pushing for the furry ones in the world. So, onward with what I have to show you. Yesterday, my daughter and I were out doing some errands, and we were walking through the parking lot, and I happened to just spot this little rock. It wasn't shiny or anything like that. It was just a little rock that I liked the shape and the size of it, and I could picture just doing a crocheted piece around it and turning it into a necklace. So when I came home after dinner, that's what I did. And here it is. It's just a plain little rock, nothing really fancy about it. Like I say, just like the shape and the size of it. So I used some size 30 crochet thread, a size 12 steel hook, and if anybody knows the thread in the hook, it's very thin. And just did this little crocheted piece. Made a crocheted chain, which I just single crocheted around, and then I put this carnival glass tubular bead on it. And there it is. And I made myself a necklace, which now that I have done my video, I can put back on. So I like it. It's nice and lightweight and perfect size. So a little bit of nature around my neck. How's that? So the first group of 4 I'm going to share with you. I woke up last Sunday morning and I could picture this project being completed. A while back, I watched a video tutorial that Whitney Sews did, which was a hand-sewn leather journal. Well, I don't have the leather, but I was given a big roll of black felt, not your regular flimsy soft felt that you would use for making plushies or toys, but this is rather a stiffer felt. Again, I got a piece right here I can show you. This is your regular black felt, which is, you know, kind of flimsy. This is the felt that we were given. And of course, being a crafter, I wasn't going to turn it down. I said, I'll figure out something to do with it. And Sunday morning, I didn't even have my eyes open and wasn't even out of bed, and I could picture this. So, here's number one. It is hand-stitched. The signatures are hand-stitched right into the journal. It's not perfect by any means. This was a first try. And all I did was sewed a button onto the front, and I just used some of the string that I used to sew the book together to close it. A lot of pages in this journal. They're very colorful pages, as you can see, and I just wrapped the thread around twice, wrap it around the button, holds it closed. So I was looking at it saying, I know I can improve on it a little bit, so I made a second one, and this one I did for my daughter, and here it is. And I really like this one. I cut this to be long, to be higher, so that there would be a 1/4 of an inch overhang on each side of the signatures. I cut this piece here longer so that I could do a envelope cut, and I just squared it off a little bit. Put this really cute red heart button on there, and then I took a little red heart bead and just attached it with a crimp. So there's hers. The stitching is a little more uniform on the side, but there's hers. So I thought that was really cool. And these couple books I'm going to show you, I've been showing in a couple weeks past. They're single signature books. So here's mine, and it's using some of that absolutely beautiful cardstock I showed you a couple weeks ago. And then here's my daughter's. So they're really cool, really fun, quick, easy to make, don't take much of anything to do. So I did those. So there's group of 4 number 1. Group of 4 number 2 is from a pattern I received from Miss Ofen Jen. I had showed a couple weeks ago. I ordered a magazine from her, and she included a free pattern in there for cupcake washcloths. So we have 2 little boys who have a birthday coming up tomorrow. They will be 2 years old. And knowing that everybody else would be buying them toys and this and that, I wanted to get them something a little more practical that they could put to good use. And these boys just happen to love bath time, so what better to make them than some cupcake washcloths? So there's number 1. There's number 2. Number 3. And number 4 is a little different because I completed this piece and I ran out of the cotton. So I just grabbed a piece of cotton from my stash, finished this off, and voila. And I'm sure they're not going to care if one of the washcloths is different because they probably won't even pay attention. So 2 washcloths a piece, and I also bought them some soap crayons. So when they go in for tubby time, they can sit there and draw, and because it's soap, it'll wash right off. So that's that. Second group of 4. Third group of 4 is paper piecing. Haven't shown any of this very recently. I've been doing other things, but my daughter had copied 4 more of the patterns out of my foundation block book. So without further ado, here is block number 1 for this week, called Flower. How original, huh? This used some of the fabrics that were left over from, of course, my strawberry cake slice. Block number 2 is actually called Sunnyflower. I have renamed it, though. We are calling this block Out of the Darkness and Into the Light. And I really like this one with the rainbow effect and then coming up from the dark to the light. So I thought that was really cool. Now, looking at my blocks all together, I realized that I didn't really have anything that kind of represented Christmas or winter and fall. So these next 2 blocks do that. This one is called Uneven, just a regular log cabin, but I used more Christmas fabrics in it. So I like that one. And this one is called Pentagon, but it reminds me of a birdhouse. So did this one. And I like this because this is the fabric I was looking at when I thought of it. And I just pulled colors from there and brought them in to the birdhouse itself. So I thought that was really cool. And these are all fabrics that came from that big box of fabrics Miss Jen sent me. So that's it. There's my 3 sets of 4 for this week. Excuse me. Need a drink. It is hot and muggy and dry. And of course, snowman cup. Me and my snowman, right? The last thing is the thing I am most proud of this week. I have been mentioning a lot lately the past few weeks that some of my crafting time has been taking up helping my son who is doing online classes with one of his very difficult history classes. Well, he's done. He's done. There's no more school unless he goes back for his master's. School is done and over with. I asked him to tell me exactly what he is graduating with. So, I'm going to read it exactly the way he told me. He is graduating with a BA, which is a Bachelor of Arts, specializing in intelligence studies with the concentration in intelligence collection. That's a mouthful. Yeah, I actually wrote it down because I was like, there is no way I am going to remember all that. So he's been bugging me since I showed the pink elephant that I made a couple weeks ago to make him an elephant. Well, his favorite color is purple, so I said, well, I'll make him a purple elephant, but I wanted it to have a little more significance. And since he's graduating with a bachelor's, I figured we would turn it into what we call a graduant. So, without further ado, ta-da! Miss Jen should recognize the graduation cap. We recently made one for her daughter on a mochi mushroom that we did for her graduation. The school colors are blue, white, and gold, so the tassel matches the school colors. And I wanted it to be a little more than just an elephant with a graduation cap, so I made a little piece that is its graduation gown, so to speak, with the year, which is 2014, and I did a little beadwork on the bottom piece here, with the school initials, which are AMU, which is American Military University, and again, did the beadwork. And I also put a little smiley face in between the numbers there. I don't know if you can see it. And then I wanted to do something with the top, and all I could think of was like celebratory something. So I did kind of like a firework pattern on the top of it. So, thought that was really cool. I love the way it came out. I think it's absolutely fantastic. So we have a graduant, and really neat. And in a couple weeks' time, we should know if he actually graduates with honors, because he has actually kept his GPA up there pretty well. So I think he's gone no lower than a B in any of his classes. So yay for him. So now he can move on with finding a job. But there's his graduand. I think it came out absolutely fantastic. This is the piece I'm most proud of, along with being very proud of my son for the accomplishment. Because let me tell you, this is a child that I would be rather sitting in the dentist's office having him drill holes in my teeth than fight with him to get him just to do homework throughout his entire school career up until now. So, yay! Other than that, this video is already long enough. I actually made it through in one take, believe it or not. So, before I jinx myself, I think I should probably end it here. Anyway, I will say, I look forward to watching everyone's videos. I hope you all have a wonderfully crafty week and a wonderfully crafty weekend. Please do go visit the Greater Good site. Click on that little purple box. Help provide food for rescued, strayed, rescue, stray, or feral animals for babies, whatever. Please, do. And as for me, that's it. As for you, it's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, whatever it is. I really do hope it's a great one, and I will see you all next week. Bye!